Welcome to the Man Scouts podcast. I am your host, the All-Father, Captain Colin himself. Blessings upon you, your gains, and your children, and your children's gains. Here with my co-host, the king himself, the daddy. That's a baddie.
What's
Daddy
up?
Dalton, baby. What up?
How you doing, kiddos? You
Dude.
freaking cutie pies.
Say what's up to the millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of fans. And
What's
say what's up. Yeah, I don't know about you two, but I've been getting stalked recently because of the podcast. People are like, "Oh, take pictures," and I'm like, "No, no,
not today. Maybe
not
tomorrow.
today. Maybe another time. I'm busy
Tomorrow.
I'm busy writing content for the podcast.
I'm doing things. Okay, so we're kicking off with some dating advice today.
Ooh, we're getting solicitations from the fans, questions.
We had a particular fan from Arizona, actually, which is why I thought this was good, because Colin has spent some good time in AZ.
I spent some particular time in Arizona.
Okay, so it says, question is on dating, but more on after getting out of a long-term relationship. What's the best approach?
Ooh.
So
first of all, I think we have to say, like, what's long-term, right? And what's your definition of long-term? I think we had a conversation about this, and and I have vastly different definitions of long-term.
Yeah, we did. I think we decided on a year. I think that's what we decided on.
Yeah, I said a year. And for some people, they're going to be like, that's not anything. I'm like, year's a long time in your life, dude. If you waste a year of your life with a person, not saying that everyone's a waste. What I'm saying is that's a long time.
Yeah, well, but some people, some people long-term is 20 years, right? People get divorced after 20 years. So I'm not totally sure how long this individual was. They didn't say, but long-term. So anywhere from, we really don't know.
If you're a Mormon, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 3 months, anything longer than that, you're just going to have to kind of work it out. And die unhappy. But I don't know. What do you think? Best approach? Just get out there. Just do it.
You say get out there?
I say get out there and do it. Well, heal first.
See, there we go. We do need some reprieve. And the reprieve, I think, is different based on everyone, because everyone has different needs, right? But you don't want to be like desperate, right? You don't want to be jump into something out of a codependence, right? Because you don't have someone there. You need to kind of acclimate to myself, my life, my needs, right? And once you've acclimated to that, and you make sure you're pursuing something, not just for pursuing something, but because you're a complete whole individual yourself, right? That you're 100, that your battery status bar is at 100%. I think then it's okay. But yeah, I do think get out there after that, because you don't want to have the reverse problem where the pendulum swings too far and you have, I'm too afraid to get out there. It's been too long.
I'm just assuming that they're ready to start dating.
Okay, you're in the assumption.
But yeah, if you're not, take some time, do your thing, get comfortable being you, doing your own thing, and then hop out there.
Yeah,
and get on dating apps.
Ooh, dating apps. So Dalton's pro dating app.
Pro dating app. That's how some of us met our girlfriends.
Yes, I've said that. We both have, right?
Huh?
Both of us. I met Allie, my wife, on Tinder.
I met my girlfriend on Hinge. So
Hinge didn't even exist when I was single, so
it's true. Tinder barely did. That's how old Colin is.
No, Tinder existed for a good long while. But I think, like, with dating apps, you do have to be careful, because you don't want to treat it just like a like it could seriously like jack your dopamine by just swiping and getting matches. Like, that could be very exciting to you, and you need to be like purposeful with it, or else it could just get like social media negative type stuff where you're just hijacking your dopamine receptors,
which is why I'm
notifications and matches.
I'm a Hinge fan, because I feel like it forces you to be a little bit more purposeful.
Does it? How does it do that? What is it?
Well, because it only limits the number of like swipes that you get. So
you have to be pretty intentional with it.
Yeah, you only get like 7 a day or something like that.
Is there like a premium version? Do they like
I
try
think
and
there is,
upcharge?
yeah, but I ain't paying for that.
Yeah, there we go. Definitely don't pay for any premium versions of dating apps right out of a long-term relationship.
Yeah, just wait a sec for that.
Yeah, wait a sec. And then I say meet people in real life too. I feel like you'd need to do some cold approaches to shake off the dust.
Yeah, and do some role playing with some close guy friends, how you're going to approach a girl. Yeah, try that.
Walk up to girls in the gym, be like, "Hey, are you using that?" Pointing to a squat rack across the other side of the gym.
Yeah, or
Are you using that?
just start
Hey, are you
telling them.
using that?
Just give them, because you're a guy, you probably know more about lifting weights than they do. So just give them unsolicited advice.
Easy there, Andrew Tate.
Or another good one is get on the treadmill, because that's where girls like to hang out. And
no, Stairmaster.
Or the Stairmaster, and just try to go as fast as you can because it'll impress them.
Yeah.
And just
try to talk at the same time to show them.
Yeah,
like,
ask them what their
ask them what their max
goals are.
is.
I don't know. Show interest in their yoga pants.
Ask them what their max bench is, and then put exactly that weight on, and like just throw it around like a rag doll.
Just warm up with
and
it.
And then look them in the eye.
Warm up. Yeah. No, but I think it depends on your gym. You got to read the crowd, dude. I'm all about meeting people at the gym.
You are, and it used to be a little much.
Never worked out. In fact,
never
it worked out really bad a couple of times. So that's something you got to deal with.
Some people at the gym are married and they don't tell you, and that's what happened to Dalton.
And they're, I won't say their name, but
your philosophy on saying people's names is changing as the follower count goes up, because you're like, maybe I shouldn't. You used to be like, well, I only say the names of crappy people.
I do, though.
You do.
We'll cross that bridge later.
But back to dating advice, specifically for Arizona. If I was to give some Arizona,
hold on. Pros and cons for dating somebody in a place that. So let's say you meet a girl at the gym. Okay, common interest. The bad thing is if it doesn't work out, you probably have to see them all the time.
Or switch gyms.
You could do that.
You could just raw dog it and just be like, this isn't awkward.
Dude, I'm that way. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to let this person ruin my day.
Well, think about that. Doesn't that, if you have a bunch of exes at the gym, isn't it like kind of like more motivation to be like, I'm the best? Yeah. Like trying to flex, right? Honestly, showing like, I don't need you. This is how much I don't need you that I look so sexy in the gym.
I think the most fit I've been was when I had like the most number of girls at the same gym that I've dated. Because I'm just like, looking mean.
I'm saying it right here. We have to develop a theory. This is now a scientific theory.
I bet we can. How are we going to study this? We have to study this.
Well, there has to be like a relation or a correlation, right? So you say you take your fitness level for you as an individual and you give it a percentage of like your peak. And then you say this percentage of my peak physique, right, occurred when I had how many X's out of the total of my X's at the gym. Because for some people, they could have like 1 or 2 X's, but if they have 100 X's, it doesn't matter.
And then we could start studying the different types of X's. Like maybe it's not an X, maybe it's just like a high school crush. Dude, that one would, if I saw like a girl, I'm trying to think of anybody I actually liked in high school, but like, I'm sure there's somebody that if I saw them, I would be like, oh yeah, I'm doing good 10 years later. Look at me.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're developing a theory here, and we're going to call it the theory of flex or something like that.
We'll
theory of flex.
We'll post our studies on our website and Instagram.
Yeah, we'll have a certain section of the website devoting to studies. But specifically back to AZ, right? Because this listener, this follower, this devotee of ours is in Arizona. Arizona's hot, okay? It's super hot. And what that means is that you're going to be sweating a lot.
Shirts are optional for you, my friend.
Shirts are optional.
Get a tan. Pop your top, boy.
I think the point of advice is like be ready to pop your top, right?
Yeah.
Like this is a norm here. We pop our tops.
Well, that's something. So that's actually a good point, because if you're not fit, you should probably get fit. because you're probably going to be going to a lot of pool parties if you're trying to go to social events.
Good point. Yes. There's not a lot of hot tubbing in Arizona, but there are a lot of pool parties.
Ironically enough, the limited time that I've spent in Arizona, we actually went hot tubbing.
3 days?
It was 5. Well, 2-day stretch and then a 3-day stretch. It's fun.
The background story for the scouts that are wondering is that Dalton is a fair weather person, and he's like, grass is always greener on the other side. And so he moves all around. And at one point he's like, dude, we're in Idaho. And he's like, I'm moving to Arizona. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. I support you. I love Arizona. He moves to Arizona. I think the same day he got there, he decided to come back. And the next day he came back.
I think
like he had all his stuff in his car, right?
Yep.
And then he came back.
Dude, I was so broke back then too. Like, I spent the last of my money driving back and forth from Arizona, dude.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was really hyped for you though. I'm glad you didn't go at that time because we had some great memories after that.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that I was so broke I couldn't afford food, so I ate an MRE that I had.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure. Or I was trying to save. I don't remember, but
well, I mean, started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
Where you can afford enough, at least, to purchase podcasting equipment
and a door.
Yeah, that door behind you.
Yeah,
I've got a guitar behind me and a green screen that I haven't yet been able to figure out how to use.
I was wondering what that thing was.
The green screen.
But yeah, so get fit. Dude, honestly, so here's the thing. Okay, when I was in Arizona, I was visiting my gay buddy Trey, and I feel like I could say his name
because you say that to his face too.
Yeah, that's my gay boy Trey, dude. I freaking love Trey.
Trey.
But dude, find a gay friend down there. They have so many hot girlfriends.
That's a great point.
Yeah,
that's a great point. I have friends and family members that are gay, and they do have a lot of chick friends.
In fact, if you're cool,
what if this is a chick though? Was it a chick or a dude? Did they clarify?
Yeah, it's a dude. Okay. It's been confirmed.
We're not misgendering. All right. They stated their gender and their pronouns in the subject matter of the question.
They asked, yeah. They stated it to me. So, yeah. In fact, maybe I'll DM Trey and see if he's looking for friends. Maybe you could be his friend.
You know what? That's probably a good idea.
But anyway, you got it. You got a little soldier. Go get him.
Go get him, dude.
Go get him.
Don't be afraid. Don't be motivated by fear in any sense. Be motivated by glory.
Be motivated by anger and spite.
Like a Sith Lord.
Yeah. Like, so moving on to our next segment. This actually ties in very well. Natural lifters, okay? So you guys we're getting asked for some advice for natural lifters. One.
Because we both ourselves, let's declare our status here. Okay. Are you Natty, Dalton?
Yeah.
He said that with such sadness in his voice.
Dude. I have to choose every day not to take steroids. So that's first advice for natural lifters. Just stop being natural. Take steroids.
Yeah. I'm natural unless you count turkesterone, which a lot of people say doesn't even work. But I bought a bunch of it and I used it. And some people are like, it works. And some people are like, it doesn't work. It's not anabolic. So
I don't think that counts. If that does count, then I've taken turkesterone too. So
and then I also take a supernatural amount of creatine. I take like 10 to 12 grams of creatine a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah, dude. It is a lot.
Creatine's natural. Creatine doesn't count. I think let's define natural. Taking illicit substances in order to gain an edge. Let's just put it this way. If it would be illegal in
banned by WADA.
Okay, I don't know what WADA is.
WADA is a World Anti-Doping
Whataburger?
Whataburger. Yeah, WADA has a long list of PEDs that are banned in competition. So
okay, so if it's not allowed in professional sports, then it's not allowed. Then you're not natural. How about that?
I don't know if turkesterone. I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's not banned, right? Ooh, we might have outed ourselves, guys.
Nope, we're good, dude.
Oh,
we're natties.
Man. Dude,
natties.
If I found out it wasn't natural, dude, steroids would be on the schedule. Let me put it that way.
We're already there.
I'm already not natural, dude.
Okay, we're natural according to WADA, if you believe in the World Anti-Doping Agency.
You can also go a little bit more broad and just say natural, like what's legal. You say that too. As long as a company drug test you're going to pass, which is a lot less strict than a professional sport.
Okay, so are we talking advice for natural lifters in terms of like everything? Supplementation or lifting or what?
Lifting, supplementation. My advice is take steroids. Don't be natural. It's not the best. You're always going to compare yourself to the non-natural guys. You're not going to win.
As Dalton said in the most recent podcast, we have to stop ourselves every day. From not just lighting ourselves up.
Oh my gosh.
Which would you do first? If we had to do steroids, which would you do first?
I do whatever.
Tren, of course.
Yeah, Tren.
Yeah,
and
Tren.
D-ball.
D-ball. Wow.
I would cycle. Yeah, I would end the cycle with D-ball. Oof. I'd look so shredded.
I would end with Winstrol myself, but that's just me.
Wow.
Yeah,
you're different than you used to be,
very
dude.
chick of me. Don't be a vegan. Obviously, you need as much protein as you can get.
Advice for
you should eat almost exclusively protein. No, you do need carbs, but it's hard enough to get a protein limit. So you need to eat a ton of protein. Just be eating it,
dude. You need like a lot of protein. Like think how much you think is a lot, and then like double it. You need that much.
I know what you're thinking. You're like, I can have a couple corn dogs. No, you cannot. That's a lot of fat, actually, more than protein.
You need, definitely go buy a protein shake. Like mixed.
If you could just eat raw organs, do that. We're not like Liver King advocates on here, but blood of your enemies. You know what I mean? There's protein.
Why eat raw organs?
Organ meat is very nutritious. It's got a lot of micronutrients as well as.
It's got a lot of fat in it though, too.
Yes, but it's healthy fat, dude.
Yeah, but don't eat organs. That's gross.
Eat organs.
Get your heart
body dysmorphia. Just
that too.
Get into it, dude. That's the secret. If we're truly honest,
pretend like your ex used to call you fat all the time, and then you get like best of both worlds. You have body dysmorphia, and you have like the hate towards your ex, and you just use that to motivate you.
Dude, we are like Sith lords here. Just be channeling the vengeance.
Well, dude, I'm sick of these like YouTubers and stuff that are always like, do this, do that. It's like, dude, that doesn't work. I'm going to tell you the things that are proven to work. Okay.
Number one, hating your body. Steroids are proven.
They're very proven. Now, if you don't want to do steroids, that's fine because you'll just stay natural, which is technically what this advice is for. Number two, don't be a vegan. You're probably not good at it.
Probably not.
I don't know many vegans that aren't skeletons.
Do any plants taste good?
No.
Not really.
They don't.
Number three.
Get your heart broken. And number four, body dysmorphia.
Get your heart broken. You know, okay, so I'm a natural lifter, Dalton. I can't just get my heart broken. I'm married and I have a child. I'm not going to wreck my family. So I think what I'm going to do, right, speaking for the married peeps, is I'm going to revitalize Heartbreak of the past, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a toxic ex, and I'm going to pretend they go to my gym. And I'm going to pretend I need to work so hard that next time they see me, they're like, oh, shoot. He evolved. Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Or maybe your marriage isn't going too good. And like, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying like,
right. Yeah, totally.
For the fans out there, maybe your marriage ain't going too good. Well, dude, if you look hotter, it'll probably go a little better.
Yeah. If you were hot, if you were hotter, your marriage would be better. Let's be honest.
It could be, yeah.
There's a little bit of legitimacy to that too.
Or maybe like you like suspect that your spouse is cheating on you.
In which case, gonna make all the married fans think that their spouse is cheating on them.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying, dude. Like,
they could be. Be prepared.
Yeah, like certain. Anyway, then you do a two thing, right? One, you make her wish she didn't cheat because she's like, my hubby's actually hot. And two, then if you actually find out she is cheating, you're better equipped to fight that guy.
You're ready, dude.
Yeah.
First of all, you're going to kick his trash. Second of all, then you're going to be on the dating scene again. Prime physique.
Which maybe you should just go that route and not beat anybody up because you might get tied up into legal issues. But on the bright side,
Dead men tell
then
no tales.
then you can spend all your time working out in jail
That's
because you have
true.
nothing else to do.
You get jacked in jail.
It's
You don't get
huge.
proper nutrition, but you do get jacked.
Yeah, you need to figure out because you could buy a commissary to get the right nutrition that you need, but you have to have like money for that. So I don't know if you can work that out with your accountant or whatever. But I think that's solid advice. I think it's good
that's solid
advice.
advice. I think that's it. For natural lifters, that's all you need to know.
That's really it.
That's really all you need to know.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to bring up our next topic, Summer Flings, because we've received some questions about this, right? It's summertime, and it's not just summertime. I mean, we're past the middle of summer, aren't we? We're in the middle of summer.
I think we're about dead middle.
We're dead middle of summer. And this is the time when people start to get tempted to have what many would call a summer fling.
I'm all for it, dude. Do it. Because worse that happens, you break up, and in the fall time, you get jacked.
So summer flings, I mean, this is saying like you're talking about intentionally hurting your heart.
No, I'm saying that sometimes that happens.
See, I think if you're going to
people like you met your spouse in the summer, and she's.
But it wasn't a fling. It was not a fling.
It started as a fling.
It did not start as a fling.
It did because you met in the summer and you become a fling.
So you're saying everyone that meets in the summer is a fling? See, my understanding of what a fling is, particularly a summer fling, is that something that you know is short term and that doesn't have any long-term meaning. Yeah. So that was my interpretation of summer fling.
Okay, well, you're actually probably right there. In which case, I'm going to change my assessment.
Yes, change your assessment.
And I'm going to say still do it if you're okay with the consequences, which is getting jacked. So
that's the only consequence.
If you're cool with that.
Heartbreak is only your ally if you're a part of the dark side like we are.
Yeah, dude. I've said this before. I operate pretty much solely on spite.
Solely on spite and bad feelings.
Oh man.
Can I tell you, I hate myself so much that I look this good in the gym. That's the thing.
Yeah, dude. And
I hate myself that much.
And this is how the natural transformation happens. You think it gets better, right? But it never does. You start hating a chick, okay? And then you realize
I don't hate chicks
through working out, you're jacked and you look good. But then you like some other girl breaks your heart and you go, oh, maybe it's not the girl, maybe it's me. So you hate yourself more. And so then you get more jacked. And then you get more jacked to the point where you're like, oh, you get real nitpicky about your body.
You get real nitpicky about your body. This is where peak body dysmorphia comes in, and you're never good enough. So you keep working harder.
Always
and you
improve.
keep getting a better diet. And you keep getting sexy. And everyone around you is like, dude, you're shredded, you're jacked, you're killing it. And you're like, I am nothing.
You're like, I need more.
And it drives you, dude, like a dark Sith Lord to rule the galaxy.
And don't get me wrong, guys. This is not the way to happiness. But
it is
if you want to look
jacked.
Good, if you want to look good, I mean, there's probably healthier ways to do this. That's not how I operate. So.
Well, yeah, thank you for sharing that. I going back to summer flings, here's the thing. Everyone's their own agent, right? So you have the option to do this. I would say be very upfront, be honest, be intent, say, hey, you're looking for a fling, right? Because the other thing you need to know is if you engage in a summer fling, there are some people, and by some people, I mean Dalton, that are not capable of not getting emotionally invested.
Oh yeah, I avoid that stuff.
Dalton is super romantic. He's super romantic.
I'm here's romantic. This
right?
level, I'm here.
That's where you are. Yeah. You're not capable of like not getting emotionally invested.
No, I'm pretty bad at that.
And so for someone like Dalton, I would say don't do a summer fling unless you're directly intentionally trying to hurt yourself so you can get jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that, dude.
Think about it.
Think about it. Girls will let you down. The gym never will.
The gym never will.
It's your sanctuary.
Until eventually you start to fall apart like Ronnie Coleman. But dude, that guy's lived a life, right?
Yeah.
That's when you just reach legend status and you're coasting off that. Yeah, your body's breaking down. Yeah, you're gonna die, maybe a little bit earlier than most other people.
Just a little, though.
But you're a legend.
And then you can spend the rest of your days developing robotic stuff, like a robotic suit that makes it.
You're talking about your plan for Atlas Tactical and Atlas Arms.
Mm-hmm.
What is the branch of your company that develops robotics? What is it called?
I don't know yet. That's a good point.
Atlas Robotics?
Probably. Yeah, our robotics division, specifically our power armor division, or exoskeleton division. They're probably going to be underneath the robotics division. Yeah, right. I think they're pretty much the same.
I see what you're saying.
We're working on it. I got guys doing that. I got guys on that.
You get guys on it?
Yeah. Weirdly enough, the same guys who do the full, who are doing the invisible condoms.
Invisible? I didn't realize they were invisible. I didn't realize it was part of the design.
Yeah, dude, it's more camouflage, but we want it so camouflage that it's invisible.
They can't even see you entering.
Or it's just that looks like there's no condom.
See, that's what was my thought. Is the condom looks invisible.
Yeah, that was the point.
Nice.
Or you could just, yeah. The other way sounds a little weird. So
it does sound a little weird. Dude, did you know that Marvel announced Phase 5 and then all the movies that they're going to have?
What does Phase 5 mean?
I don't know. Everything is divided into phases, and this last round of movies was like Phase 4. Like I think Thor: Love and Thunder was the last movie in Phase 4. Yeah. And then they have Phase 5 coming up where they're going to do like Captain America, New World Order. They announced that movie. They're doing a Daredevil movie, the Blade movie, Loki season 2.
Dude, they're doing Blade?
They're doing Blade. I'm actually really stoked about that. Doesn't that sound cool?
Yeah. Does that have Wesley Snipes in it?
No, it doesn't have Wesley Snipes.
That'd be so cool.
There's a guy that, female Iron Man, maybe? Weird.
All right. Who is that? Pepper Potts?
No, I have no idea.
I could see that. I could see it.
This guy is really ripping it. This guy on Twitter. A POC, person of color, female Iron Man, a two-mom having Mexican teen with a trans pin. I have no idea what that is.
What?
I don't know. Brie Larson teaming up with more glass ceiling shattering strong women and a PG Daredevil show? Who isn't excited? He was being very sarcastic. Dude, cool stuff,
stoked
dude.
for a new Blade.
Dude, I'm stoked for another Captain America movie. New World Order. That sounds really cool.
Does it? But who's the captain?
Great question. Please bring back Chris Evans. Like,
if it's not Chris Evans, I'm not happy about it.
You don't want it to be like what's his name? Sam Wilson, who's now taking over the mantle.
No, dude, I don't want a Captain America that's not like actually a superhuman. That's just dumb to me.
Where is the super soldier serum? If you can't tell, we wish it was real because we'd take it.
Oh, dude, I would take that stuff so fast.
Dude, I would take it so fast. If it cost $5,000, I'd take it.
$5,000? Dude, I'd pay $50 for it. I don't even care.
It'd be my life's goal.
It would be amazing. Are you kidding me, dude? The things you could do with that would be wild.
That's true. It would be wild.
Gosh.
Yeah, man. But then think about this. Like, what if you took a super soldier serum and then the weights in the gym weren't enough to get you jacked?
Then you start working out at train yards, dude.
Yeah, like Mr. Incredible.
Plus, you wouldn't even have to work out to look jacked. You just look jacked.
I don't know if that's true, though. I feel like you'd have to look jacked.
It's true.
I feel like
have you not
you'd
seen
be
the first
super
Captain America?
strong. Yeah, no, I've seen it. He came out of the machine jacked.
He was this big, and then he became this big.
This big. Dude, talk about how inflated his pecs look when he came out of that machine. That was insane.
Apparently, that British girl's gasp was like a legit gasp. She was like,
was that edited at all, or was that how he really looked?
I think that's how he really looked. I'm sure it was like
research.
Post gym pump or something.
That angle too. That angle is like is angled looking up at his pecs almost. That's what that angle is. I'm gonna have to pull it up now because I'm obsessed with it. Okay, we're talking Captain America.
Right out of the test tube? I don't know.
Hi, baby. My son is trying to get his way over here so he can talk to me.
Oh, there he is. I hear him.
He's a funny guy, dude. He's getting louder too.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I got it, dude. I got it right here.
I think you'd be fine. I think you just always look jacked, and you'd just be able to lift.
I don't. You know what? That could be natural. I mean, not natural as in like it. It could be exactly what you're saying. Is I speak, baby. All right, this right here, this one. Look at that. See how it's looking up his pecs?
Yeah. Is that Mark Wahlberg right next to him?
I don't know who that is. Oh, wait. That's the young actor who's gotten jacked. Dude, look at it. They oiled them up. They said, just lay here, all oiled up like.
They took a spray bottle. Dude, show him in that white tank top, the white beater. Two down.
This one?
Yeah.
Is this isn't him in yeah. I remember this portion of the movie.
It's in
Winter Soldier?
It's in Winter Soldier. It's not the first one.
Dude, he's jacked. Is this edited? Look at this. See that? That was edited. He's not, so the waist to shoulder ratio is different there. Gosh dang it, they got us. They almost had us, dude. Because that was the picture. Edited waist. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Real waist.
There we go.
Edited waist. Not edited waist. He's just a wide boy, dude.
Dude, and
that's okay.
So wide.
Gosh dang it. All right, cool.
See, but we can look like that. We just need serum.
We just need a super soldier. We need a serum, dude. Get yourselves a super soldier.
Dude, that's another thing. If you call it serum, don't you feel like kind of less bad about taking it?
There's absolutely no downside.
No. Also, you froze for a little bit, so I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, it's my Wi-Fi. I think my son's messing with stuff, to be honest.
Your Wi-Fi?
My Wi-Fi.
Well, is now a good time to end it for the kids then?
Yeah, we'll end it now. We'll say farewell to the Ninos. We'll talk to you soon. Much love. Keep sending in the stuff. Keep sending in questions, and who knows, we might just address it here on the pod.
Yeah, and if you want like legitimate advice, just like say that, and we can actually give you like legitimate advice.
If you want real advice, or if you want our satirical, funny podcast advice.
Yeah, then we can
do both.
We can do both. We probably should just do both.
Okay.
No, whatever. It's fine though.
I agree.
All right. Well, we love you long time.
All right. Take care. Love so much. Bye.